Hey Rocky Fork, we're so excited for you to be joining back with us this Sunday on the 7th at 9 and 10:30 a.m. We just want to kind of take a walk through what it's going to look like, because it does look quite a bit different than maybe what you're used to. When you get in the parking lot, social distancing is going to start kind of applying when you get out of your car. You're going to have Mark and the greeter team that's going to be greeting from a safe distance. You'll be able to say hi to them. And then after you get done saying hi and waving from a little bit, you'll see that we've got some different things set up over here. Middle schoolers, you're gonna have things that you can go do during both services. Middle school mass will be going on. Cody will be down at the end under a canopy. You can go find him and he'll direct you to where you're headed. We'll also have a canopy over our coffee. You can grab your coffee as you get ready to head in to the service, and then you'll head this way. As you come back towards the building, Mandy has got activity packs for all the kids. I encourage you to grab one of those if you've got a kid that goes to kids church, so they have something to do during the services. There's some snacks and some crayons and some different things in there. You can see Irene getting hers right now. So this is kind of what's going on in the parking lot. Let's head inside and see what it looks like in there. So as you can see, Rocky Fork, our lobby looks quite a bit different than what you're used to. We're not going to have any fellowshipping going on in here. If you want to do that, we encourage you to do that outside around your cars and take advantage of the nice weather. When you come in, you're going to see some different hand sanitizing stations. You're going to see some communion stations. Our coffee area is kind of blocked off. They'll still be making coffee so that they can cart it outside. Let's go see what the auditorium looks like. When you get into the auditorium for our live service, we got some different communion tables set up that have our individual wrapped communion. We encourage you to grab one of those as you come in. There's a couple in the back. There's more up in the front as well. So wherever you're sitting, just grab some that's close to you as you come into the service. Our offering baskets will also be set up by themselves. We're not going to be passing any trays through this time to just continue to kind of keep the germs down low. Let's talk about how we're sitting in here. As you can see, our room's set up quite a bit different. We've got some extended rows, a lot of space in between. There's 6 feet between each row. We ask that each family group sit in a row by themselves, so a row per family group when you come in. And we'll fill up as many seats as we can while still practicing social distancing, and we'll have a live service and have a lot of fun with it. Now, here's the thing. We're probably gonna fill up, which is awesome. So let's go look at what it's gonna look like if you're here and the room is already full. So you got here a few minutes late and our auditorium ended up getting filled up. We've actually got all of our classrooms and our kids' church area set up to live stream the service. There's going to be communion supplies in all of these locations with the live stream on the TVs. So I encourage you, if you come and you're kind of bummed out, don't worry about it. We've got spots for you to be. All right, let's go see what kids' church looks like. So this room is quite a bit different. We've got some tables and chairs that are up. You may even think that this is probably a better spot for you to be with your kids. A lot easier to color on the activity booklets and stuff that they're getting. So this will be one of our overflow areas. The communion supplies are still in here. We'll have hosts in each room to greet you, kind of talk you through the service, and the service will be up on the screen in the kids' church room. The same is going on in the classrooms as well. Let's head back out to the lobby and talk about a couple more things that you need to know. This is going to kind of be our last overflow area. If we are completely filled up in all of our other spots, we'll have one last spot to kind of do this in our lobby. Still practicing social distancing. We'll still have communion supplies like we have been. I just want to remind you, this is going to be different. This is going to be different. We ask that you give grace, and we ask that you respect what other people want to do. There may be people that don't want to shake hands or don't want to give a hug. I will be one of those people. That is okay. That is okay. We just want to be welcoming and invite everybody to come be a part of our new normal, if you will. So we ask you just give us grace as we kind of get through this together. When the service is over, it's going to be quite a bit different. We're used to when the service is over, we're having a good time, we're singing a lot of songs, we're hugging and loving on each other and enjoying all the things that we've heard and experienced that day. But now we're going to go ahead and dismiss and ask that you go ahead and leave the building. Fellowship outside as much as you want. That's a great spot. We're so thankful to have so much area. We'll have things set up where you can go out on the grass, your kids can run around, spend time just laughing and having a good time with each other. We'll dismiss by rows to let you out to still keep our social distance from each other. So we'll talk more about that as we kind of end the service, but just so you kind of know what's coming. We have a couple other really cool things that we're offering as well. And I'm going to hand it over to Mark, and he's going to talk about what's going on over in the offices across the parking lot.
Hi, Rocky Fork. Hey, when you pull up on campus, one of the things that you want to be thinking about is where you wanted to worship at. You know, we've talked about 2 different locations, kid-free places. One of those will be here in the Rocky Fork living room, this commons area. This will be the door you would use. Everything's inside there that you would need for the worship service. And then also, if you wanted to be in the Rocky Fork office classroom, this would be the door you would use. That way, you're not running into a whole lot of people. You're keeping your social distancing, and everything's provided for you. We just want to make this the safest and the best worship experience you can have. Hello, everybody. I wanted to welcome you to one of the places you'll be able to view the sermons on Sunday morning and also the worship service. This is our Rocky Fork office commons. It kind of looks like a big living room, which is a great area to be able to relax and enjoy the services on Sunday. Really want to encourage you. There's seating for about 11 people in here. You'll be able to watch the sermons and the worship alongside with other people in here. It'll be a quieter place than in the normal worship area, and it'll be kid-free, so that'd be really important if that's something that you are looking forward to, having a quieter environment. We just want to welcome you and do what we can do to make this the best experience for you. Hey, this is another one of our classrooms. This is the Rocky Fork office classroom. This is another one of the locations we're going to be using on the Sundays following. The reason why we're doing these things is it's to help you feel comfortable and also for us to have to maximize the space we have on campus. So in this room, you'll be able to have room for 23 people to be able to enjoy the worship service and also the message. It'll be live here on the screen. All the communion supplies will be in this room, so you won't have to go look for them. They'll be right here on the tables. There'll be an offering basket also in here. So this will be a site where you can feel comfortable and come and worship with us.
Rocky Fork, as you can see, is going to look quite a bit different on Sunday than what you might be used to, both over here in the worship center and over in the offices. But man, we are so excited just to be able to get back together. We're just going to ask you a couple things. Be gracious with us. We know it's not going to work perfect on the first take, and also respect those around you. We know there's a lot of differing opinions about what's going on. Just keep in mind of somebody else's concerns. Love your neighbor is what's going to be a good thing to practice. The cool thing is we're getting back together to celebrate Jesus is King and how awesome that is.
Yeah. Hey, we're really excited about you guys coming back, and as Jonathan has been saying, you know, one of the things I want to remind you of is that service times are 9 and 10:30. Be sure to be early. 15 minutes is not too early. That way you'll be able to gather some coffee, pick a place, determine where your family want to sit. So be here on time, get here early. We are also starting a brand new sermon series this week, really covering some of the basics of the Bible, the high points. We're calling it Bible Stories, and the idea behind that is that we would be able to speak to everybody in the room, families, from somebody who has been in church for a long time to somebody who is just starting out. So we're really excited about that. And I speak for all the staff and for all the worship team and everybody, all the volunteers are working. We are so excited and so pumped about getting back together, gathering with you and worshiping our God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See you 9 or 10:30 this Sunday, Rocky Fork.